On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw, catch made. He's worked out quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a handoff. Has the 1st down and more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. They'll hand it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already sent to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Signs a quick throw. They finally tackle him after a huge jump play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back in motion now. Toss play to the running back going left. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Seminoles come to a line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down.
That's an excellent throw.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Touchdown, LSU. A huge special teams score.
There's the danger of punting so deep in your own territory, and the punter doesn't get off a great punt, doesn't allow his cover team to get downfield, and give credit to the return team. They set it up perfectly. He walks into the end zone for a big touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And a completion makes it second down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Seminoles come up to the line in the hurry-up. press coverage now from these DBs. Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 18, set to take this one away.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. The Noles come to the line in the hurry up.
Yankee blue. Logger.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Noles.
Touchdown, Florida State. Number 5. Hall's man in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Send the back in motion. Design quarterback run. He's got the first and still going. Puts into space at the 50. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. And the Knowles will crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the interception, and that will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. State offense heads back onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defense.
Now here he goes. Past the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Will hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The shotgun handoff here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Noles keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Play fake, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to pass. It's Carter. Breaks free. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Seminoles line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 17.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Caught over the middle. It's Morales. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense...
Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. In this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver grabs it. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Oh, a reverse. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The back's got it again. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker.
Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
70, Florida State, 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
77, Florida State, 24.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big
point toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy, and what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. To the air, it's Carter. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Game is fully wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Noel tussle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most